Here is some of the footage from this dash cam. So besides this front camera, it also does have a rear cam. So you've got the two cameras, and I will just say I've reviewed a lot of dash cams. This is one of the more unique designs, kind of skinny, doesn't take up a lot of room, really kind of cool. I like the design. I like how easy it is to kind of move the camera around, like here to select the angle. So if you don't install it exactly right, doesn't really matter because you can just adjust it here pretty easily. This was sent to me so I could make this video. So for that reason, I'll try not to share too much of my opinion, but I'll just go through the setup process and show you some more footage. Before we set this up, I do want to show you what comes with the whole package. So it is powered via USB-C, and the rear camera uses this connector. I believe this is like HDMI micro or something like that. Now, I do want to explain these electrostatic stickers. The way these work is instead of putting the adhesive directly on your windshield, you want to put this sticker on and then attach this to the sticker. In fact, yeah, they even have a guide for how to do that. The reason for that is simply because this is much easier to remove from the windshield than this. It does come with a couple extra stickers, so if you ever need to remove it from the windshield, you'll need to put these new adhesives on to do that. You've got a tool for cables, and it does come with a 64 gigabyte SD card. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this in up top here. And then we will plug in power so that we can begin the setup process. Oh, that's kind of nice, that glow. The navigation is all on the side here, so we'll go ahead and say English, sync the time with GPS, a few things to set up, and as soon as it turns on, it does start recording. If we come over here, we can go to settings or navigation. I won't go over all of these settings, but we'll look at a few things. For example, the video can set sensitivity, resolution as well. Well, it looks like only one resolution. By default, there is a watermark set. It does have driving assist turned on by default. There is parking monitor if you get the hardwire kit and some settings associated with that. You can also use the BOTSLAB app if you want to edit some of the settings here. And you do have to confirm connection on the dash cam, and then voila. So let's go into a live view. How's it going? This is the live view. We're not moving, but if we were, it would say how fast we are going. We can view the files on here. So we don't have a lot of files right now, but when we get some, we can come here to download or edit, delete, that sort of thing with the video. I think the main thing that people would want this for is to go to settings. So if you don't want to use the navigation on the dash cam, you can just come in here, and here is where you can very easily edit the settings. The installation for this is pretty straightforward. The main thing is just to remember to use the electrostatic film. Put that on the windshield first before you put the adhesive tape. I always like to power this on first, hold it up to the window, find out exactly where I want to install it first, but it's pretty straightforward to install. The main complication is going to be with your vehicle setup and how you want to run the cables. But it's nice that it comes with all the tools you need to do that, to kind of push the cables back behind wherever you're running the cables. I do appreciate that it comes with an app, so if you want to tweak some of the settings on this or save some of the video footage to your phone, you can do that really easily. I also find that the navigation for this is pretty easy and straightforward. I like how it has kind of the buttons on the side, just a few buttons, so it's not too complicated. And I'll continue to show you some more footage so you can see how this works in different lighting conditions, different times of the day, different areas of the road. Just kind of pay attention to the quality of the video footage, see if this is something that you think would work for you or not. This does also have parking mode, so if you get the hardwire kit, you can hook this up. You can use parking mode with this. I highly recommend that if you park your vehicle on the street or in a parking lot. What parking mode will allow is if someone bumps into your car or something like that, you can get the footage for that, so that even when you're not driving, you still can get the footage you need. Overall, this is really easy to set up. I'll let you decide for yourself what you think the video quality is like, but I think this is a great dash cam.